What is up, everybody? How's it going? My name's Cody, and today we are gonna talk what daily supplements I have and why I take them. Okay, what's the weather?
Right now in Springfield, it's 46 and cloudy. Today, there will be showers with a forecasted high of 51 and a low of 37.
Sounds like a hard workout. Let's go. Okay, so in my life, I seek out this really intense level of fitness, this really optimal level of performance, and from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, there are a lot of things that play into this, and most of those things are supplements. Now, these things are supplementing, right, the things in my life that maybe I don't have the ability or the availability to get in. For example, my protein goals for the day are pretty high, and so because of that, I have to make sure that I'm getting enough protein in. And if I just tried to eat whole food protein for that, it would never work. So I have to kind of look at different ways to help me reach my goals, maintain an optimal fitness level, and also move forward, move fast, and move efficiently, fueling my body, right? So here is what I do in the morning. I go ahead and start every morning with level 1, and it is a whey protein, and it's got really high bioavailability, meaning that these are a little bit different than, say, our whey isolate that we talk about in our post-workout stack, but they digest a little bit slower, and they help us kind of mimic or replace what an actual food source would be. The other thing that I've done as of late is I was calculating and kind of thinking through what in my life is, missing. And I realized that while I was doing 75 hard, I was eating a lot of vegetables. And I reflectively realized that, you know what, Cody? Maybe not so much these days. So I went ahead and I added a Opti-Greens, which is just a greens compound, into my stack. And what it does is it effectively gives me some vegetables in my day, and so I can get that full serving of vegetables. I don't have to worry about it. The greens are great because they help with bloating, and no one likes to be bloated, but they, sometimes they don't taste the best by themselves. So what I've started doing is I've started adding them to my morning protein shakes. So I want to talk you guys through. My morning protein shake is a way for me to get in just a quick 40 grams of protein. It's 20 grams per scoop. Right there, 20. 20 right there. That's quite rounded, so add a little more. So 2 scoops right there, 40 grams. Boom. My day is already off to a good start. Now, with the greens, your serving for the day is 2 scoops, but typically all I'll do is I'll start with 1.5 throughout the day. And I'm doing 1.5 because I actually still eat a lot of vegetables in my life. This is, again, just to kind of supplement those holes, but that's kind of what my protein shake looks like in the morning. This is gonna start my day off right. I've got 40 grams in the bank already, and we are making our way through. This is great because I'm not currently, but when I was traveling, I could just take this on the road on my commute to work, and right now, pick this guy up, I'll walk over to my home office, set it down, and then we're ready to go. But yeah, so that's breakfast. Let's go ahead and we are gonna cut forward to what I take before my workouts, why I take it, and talk soon. All right, everyone, it is about lunchtime, and during my lunch times, what I have started doing over the last probably 6 to 8 months is going outside and getting some fresh air, going for a walk walk, going for a run, doing different things throughout the week that kind of help me feel good, help me kind of reflect, blow off stress. Today is going to be a run day. So when it's a run day, what I like to do is I like to stack a little bit of a stim with a little bit of something that's got creatine in it. So I use Megawatt, which is got a stimulant. It's a pre-workout, and it's going to give me some energy through caffeine. And then also I use what's called Alpha Cre. This is going to be my creatine as well as my beta alanines, and the creatine is going to help my body hold in that water, maintain. The beta alanines are going to help with the overall firing of my cells, make me feel good, gives me a little bit of a pump, right? And then the Megawatt is going to be that stimulant. It's a pretty standard, pretty classic pre-workout. I love the blue raspberry. It's like my favorite flavor as far as pre-workouts go. I dry scoop this all the time, but today we are going to add it into water. And I will say, today for lunch, I did have some pasta, so I got my carbs in beforehand. But the other supplement that I have in my stack that I use pretty regularly is that Intraformance. Now, I've talked about this a couple other times, but Intraformance is basically some simple carbohydrates. It's got electrolytes, and it's got some sugars in it, but it is great for making sure you feel good, making sure that your body is functioning, and especially for me, because I work out twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, and because my afternoons are high noon, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there's going to be a lot of sun usually, so it can zap your body, so you have to be really careful. And with such a quick turnover time before I go to evening workouts at jiu-jitsu, being only 3-4 hours after lunch, I really lean into this kind of supplement, but that's kind of what my afternoon looks like. So we're gonna mix this up, we're gonna shake it down, we're gonna knock it back, and we're gonna get some work done. All right, I will check in with you guys after my workout. We'll talk about post-workouts, and we'll go from there. I'll see you guys soon. All right, everybody, we made it. Post-workout setting. I just finished my afternoon workout, went for a nice little 2-mile run, did a little bit of core workout, and I have earned a good post-workout shake. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be loading up with some Phormula 1. This is a hydrolyzed whey isolate, which is just a fancy way of saying that First Phorm was so kind to pre-shred all those molecules. They also pulled out some of the different fats as well as a little bit of the lactose. That's what they call it, a little bit of the lactose. And it's just going to make things digest a little bit quicker, so that protein can immediately start going to my muscles and help repair what I just spent the last hour kind of tearing up. But I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Josh over there at Supplement Superstore. This is the CTC flavored, and it tastes just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then this right here is the Loopty Fruits flavor. So if we mix these together, I'm actually going to do 1.5 scoops of each. 1.5 Loopty Fruit, 1.5 of CTC, and you might be thinking I'm crazy right now, but it tastes just like Apple Jacks. Alright, so each scoop has got about 20 grams of protein. That means we just loaded up with 60 grams of protein, stack it onto our 40 grams of protein from our shake this morning, and now we're at 100 grams. Boom, we are about halfway there. And don't worry guys, I have protein intermittently throughout my day. I have about 40 grams to 60 grams with each meal. So we are gonna get there. It's not that easy, or it's not that hard rather, to get to that magic 220 grams that I aim for. Last piece that I'm going to throw in, because it was a high intensity cardio day, I was really putting max effort in on those 2 miles, and I gave a really hard effort. Got into that zone 4, zone 5 target heart rate, pushing up at like 165, 175, all the way up to like 188. So I'm actually going to add a half of a scoop of ignition. So the ignition is going to be your glucose, which is a sugar, and it's pure sugar, and it is going to help restore my glycogen, which is going to keep me moving, feeling great, having a good time. So we're gonna knock this guy back, and we're gonna enjoy it. Tastes just like Apple Jacks. I am a big fan. That was probably my favorite cereal when I was a kiddo. And after that, we are gonna kind of mentally prepare, get ready, get set for this evening. We've got one more workout, and after that, we've got one more round of post shakes. And we're gonna circle back. We're gonna talk a little bit about how I get prepared for my evening workout. My post is looking about the same for this evening. I will only do 2 scoops in the evening versus the 3 scoops that I'm doing in the afternoon. I like to just give myself an extra little bit in the afternoon, keep things moving, and then we are going to circle back and finish up this evening. Talk a little bit about sleep hygiene and why it's so important. So hope you guys are enjoying. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment below. What does your post-workout stack look like? Have you tried CTC and Loopty Fruit together for Apple Jacks? If not, and you do try it, what do you think of it? All right, I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, everyone, a little plot twister-rooney. I actually had a second round interview today, so I was running a little bit late and didn't get to make it to jiu-jitsu. But typically what I will do is I'll take a little bit more Alpha Cree HD in the evenings because it is a non-stem, and it helps give me a little bit more creatine, and those beta-alanines help really energize and fuel me, and it makes for a really great jiu-jitsu roll, especially when we're rolling for about 90 minutes or so. But I didn't really need it this evening because, again, that interview, it pulled me out of jiu-jitsu. But what I did was I just got back from wearing my plate carrier, my 20-pound weighted vest, and I went for a nice little 45-minute run, walk, and just easy, light evening. Didn't really push it, zone 2, zone 3 target heart rate. So I don't really need any ignition in my post, but I am gonna lean back in to the Loopty Fruits and the CTC, make a little bit more First Phorm Applejack. It's a, I guess it's an off the menu item, but this is going to give me another 40 grams of protein, get me closer to that protein goal for the day. And we are getting pretty close between all of the protein shakes that we have consumed, as well as all of the protein from our whole foods, to meet that 220 gram protein per day goal. I will say the last little piece, because everything is so regimented, because I'm being so calculated about all of my supplements, tracking is super important too. And of course, I do use the My Transformation app, which is brought to you by First Phorm. They've got a free version, or they've got a paid version. I lean into the paid version because for $5 a month, I get to listen to all these great podcasts and videos from the pros, and I feel like I'm growing my knowledge base. It's like the cost of an audiobook or whatever. Not a paid sponsor, but that's definitely what I lean into. So this is gonna be my evening post-workout, and then what we are gonna do is we are gonna talk about right before bed what our evening regimen is gonna look like, right? So I'll see you guys one more time. Hope you're enjoying this. Like, subscribe, comment. Again, Apple Jacks is Phormula 1, Loopty Fruits, and Phormula 1 CTC, and definitely recommended. I'll see you guys in a sec. Good evening, everybody. I wanted to check in with you guys one last time I'm about to go to bed, and today I have talked about lots of different things. I've talked about protein in the morning and post-workout protein. I've talked about how to kind of supplement our vegetables, but honestly, the best thing that I have found for recovery is the good old pillow, right? So let's talk about how I maximize my sleep quality. For years now, I have just struggled so bad with sleeping. I think at one point I had a sleep tracking app that said my average sleep quality was 43%. That's terrible, right? So been really leaning into a couple of things. Obviously, these are blue light blocking glasses, and I do a little bit of reading before bed. Sometimes I do some yoga, but the thing that helps really send it over the edge is this supplement by Phorm called NightT, right? So I take 2 of these bad guys about an hour before I go to bed, which is a good indicator to me to put the phone away and start reading, start winding down. What's really great about NightT is it's got some magnesium in it, so it's going to help those muscles relax, but it's designed to get you deeper into that sleep. And it's got things like kava and vitamin B6 that are all just, in there so that they can help you kind of relax, help you get that hamster that's on, it's going. You know the feeling. It puts that guy to bed. It says, hey, go to bed. Just like a toddler, right? I only take this about 5 days a week, but dramatic sleep quality improvement. The first night I took it, I'm pretty sure I woke up and I was like, holy cow, I am a new person, truly a new person. So that's my supplement journey. That's what I do on the daily. That's what I do regularly, and those are all of the things that are helping fuel my fitness fun lifestyle. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in so much. I love you. I hope everything is going well. I am curious though, so you're gonna have to help me out. Let me know what's in your supplement stack. What are you taking daily to help you reach your goals, and how are you achieving, how are you rolling those into your day, how are you making sure that you live your best life, your optimal life, in a way that you can maximize your results. Guys, love you. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share this video with someone if you feel like they would be about it, and I will see you next time. It's nighttime. See ya.